Ole Solvang, what this escalation, it's just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it seems like it might.
No, exactly, and I think the last couple of weeks have been as bad as they've ever been since the start of the conflict. I came back a couple of days ago, a week ago, and I have to say, at times in eastern Ukraine, you could hear explosions in Donetsk every couple of seconds. So really intensive fighting, a really significant increase, escalation of the fighting, and a significant increase in the number of civilian casualties that we've seen.
And how do you think the locals are going to feel about this call on both sides to draft in more soldiers?
I think there is a lot of people on both sides that are really tired of this war. We spoke to a lot of people, and perhaps particularly in the separatist-controlled areas. Of course, there are people there who support the separatists, and there are people there who support Kiev. But I think most of the people I spoke to at least, they were tired of the war. They just wanted it to end, and so that they could go back to their normal life.
Civilians, most of them that you spoke to, tired of the war. And Nivat, when you think back to the last time there was a major war in Europe, that was in the Balkans in the early 90s. At the time, it took, 4 or 5 years and a NATO airstrikes before they grew tired of war.
Well, yes, maybe, but I mean, I agree with what was just said. I'm a war reporter. I've been only covering wars, and people are easily tired by wars. People caught in betweens. People caught in betweens are the civilians. They are the majority of the people caught in between. But of course, they don't have any power. Who has the power? The people having the power are the people who have the weapons. And that's why we're going to talk tonight about the, arming, who is arming whom. But already, people on the field who have the weapons, they are the one controlling the situation and the future, the near future of the situation. And they are taking all the civilians in as hostages.
All right, so just because the residents are tired of war doesn't mean that the war is going to stop. To think that